300 Zulu.
Attention all aircraft. This will be a danger close fire mission.
Good afternoon, folks. This is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you today with another video review here. Kind of long overdue on my stuff because I haven't been putting stuff out here in a bit. But here we are with none other than the Transformers Dark of the Moon 87 in series, Studio Series Bumblebee. And this is just your standard flare of what you get. And a well-timed distraction allows Bumblebee to escape execution at the hands of Soundwave. So there's all that on the side of the box. And here is the code if you want to pause and scan here. Officially licensed. Let's see if this guy is as good as all the other Bumblebees or worth a pickup. Thanks again for watching my channel. Make sure to like, share, subscribe down in the description below there. And thanks again to the 498 folks at the time of this filming. Thank you for joining me on my journey. Stay tuned. We'll get this out of the box, see what's in the box. So what comes in the box, you get the instructions, which are pretty much the same with any other Studio Series Bumblebee. It's the same kind of deal there with the way the feet and everything work there. You get these plastic bindings, which I thought we were moving away from, but then you get the cardboard inset holding the gun with another plastic binding there. And I thought they would just do a tissue paper bag down here on the bottom of the boxes moving forward. But yeah, here's all this cardboard. Here's the inset that's got the holes all throughout it. And you got the same thing there. If you display your case with it, I won't be. I'm getting ready to toss a lot of this stuff right here in the very, very near future in my stuff. So let's be free from the cardboard back set and see how cool this one is. And here is Bumblebee and his robot mode out of box, out of package. And he comes with one accessory. It comes with this here fine looking blast cannon, and it's not exactly like the other ones. I don't have the other ones in front of me, but it will peg in to his hand here and do like a faux blaster if you put it on the right way. Let's try that again. We're going to try this one more time and kind of show off that it is a little bit different. It's not the same exact piece, but it does do pretty much the same as the other ones in pegging into the handhole and then blending into the blaster like it does in the movie. Of note, real quick, with this is, forgive me for my Bumblebee, rage I had, because we've gotten so many Bumblebees and it looked to be identical. It is identical to the other previous releases here in the legs, but there is extra bits and extra molding, like this tire section. This was not like this in the back of this, and the way the canopy folds up, it's totally different there. That said, you can already see that this side's not as loosey-goosey as this side is, so you do get the ankle rocker through a cheat and transformation there. But yeah, so then the legs kind of do the same as the other ones do. Has that same system in place where it clicks into place once it's all the way slid out to the end of the track. And you do have what looks like waist articulation, and they were like, nope. So like you can see clearly back here that this has not got any waist articulation whatsoever. It's just one solid piece. So that's a Debbie Downer if I ever saw one. And wait, oh, it's there. It's just really, really weird how they did it, and it feels like it's going to break it. So there's that. And it's got some nice paint added on in here. And I love the way this chest looks when it's like this, and that face is really, really cool. So, all right, let's stop with the Bumblebee rage and try to get some more articulation in there. So you got the ball joint at the shoulder. It's got some wiggly waggly, but hindered unless it's mistransformed out of the box there. I'm getting ready to transform it for the first time here in a minute. And those wing doors are like the same except for the way this is constructed. I don't remember the other Bumblebee being like this, and I don't know why that dipped way down like that, unless I'm just mistransforming it. Going through the articulation, the head is very limited, but like it can look up, it can do that. I can't really look down. It can do some side to side, and like I said, it's different in its own right. So you got the waist, you got that, you got to go up far, you got all that crazy. That's just going to be annoying. I'm going to have to tighten up the joints. That's another. Oh, and speaking of joints, there's that kick, but it's loosey-goosey in there and hollow bits, that's just uncalled for, man. They're going to have to redesign some stuff and make things better in the future, especially going to keep releasing Bumblebee. He's got a elbow swivel there. It's kind of act like it's on a ratchet, but it's different there. And you can take this gun back off, and it'll stow away back here on the back at the little notch and a little peg hole there. Boom. So you can do the storage if you choose to do storage that way, and that just doesn't lock into place like it should. Oh, there it goes. I keep eating my own words. That's what I get for not reviewing in a while, and then I get, you know, caught up in the new and don't really pay attention there. So yeah, I'm gonna get this guy transformed, not taking too much more of your time. It's another Bumblebee figure, and that transformation is gonna get you there in, looks like 39 steps. So anyway, I'm gonna go through this, and it'll be a couple seconds for you guys, and we'll go over the car mode, see if this is actually worth your time, your money. Good news is if you do find it and they hadn't marked up the stuff, like this hadn't been marked up, this was $20 versus that new $25 price tag. So if you're a Bumblebee fan, I suggest you get it now instead of later, if you can find it. It comes with like 2 Bumblebee and 2 Sideways, and Sideways will be my next Studio Series review. Thanks again for watching. Here we go. So I gotta say, after reviewing the instructions one more time, because this has new bits in it, it does have stuff from the old one, but has enough new that warrants you to look at that. You do get this impressive Bumblebee Ss Camaro, just like you see in the Dark of the Moon movie. It's got the spoiler there on the back end. And I just gotta zoom in on this right here and let you, they painted stuff and they cleaned up the bottom of it super well, so that's a pretty good deal there, unless I don't got something compressed just right. But it seems to roll around just fine there, so I mean, I'm really happy with that. Like the way the tires look, like that the rims are painted and they not got that god awful whatever notch that like Skids has got. That's just such a big plus. Nice paint job on the clear plastic or what have you. This could be tinted a little darker, is the only thing I think that they could have done to have made this any better. And just gotta say, man, I'm really shocked. I really wish that was tempoed in, but you know the old repo labels will probably have something to bring out the other little items that pop. It's even got the little gas tank detail there. I like the way this unfolds and locks into place. I think they really did nail this version of Bumblebee in the car mode. I mean, this thing is really awesome. Yeah, there it is again. Just need that to be there. And there's another look at the bottom to kind of let you see what you got to have when you get everything in the right spot and where it needs to go. And I like how this whole deal does in the transformation. So I'm going to get this guy back into robot mode and give you some final thoughts. One other note is it's got 2 slots if you choose to do the arm weapon. Where you put it, I wish that it would have found a way of getting it in there, but they got all the robot junk in there underneath, and for the most part not hanging down. I still think I didn't do this totally correct right here, but this is like the cleanest and best version of a movie Bayverse Bumblebee, and that front end just looks astounding. I just love the way that looks right there, that front profile. All right guys, let me get this guy back into robot mode, give you some final thoughts. Thanks again for watching my channel. Some final thoughts on this Bumblebee. This guy is absolutely crazy awesome in his little transformation, the way everything does. I'm not big on the gun issue, and then like you can stow it back here in the back or whatnot, but these everything is just really nicely done, except for maybe the clear plastic bits there on the back or whatever, and a little bit overhang. But I mean, this is a very great version of Studio Series Bumblebee that we've not seen in the other ones. I mean, the one before this I think was really kind of close, but I'm super impressed with this Bumblebee. The detailing and whatnot on the face looks absolutely immaculate. Been nice to have had that Autobot symbol on his head, but even a fair amount of paint has been used on this piece. So to each his own. If you want another Bumblebee, if I had to suggest any one of the Studio Series Bumblebees, it'd be this one. And it really did impress me, especially with the transformation. I was sitting there whining earlier in the video that it was not going to be as good or be the same, and it really is an update. And I really do love the way this Camaro looks when you get it in alt mode. So with that said, it's up to you. Number 87 is the only one I would super recommend over all the other versions of Studio Series Bumblebee we've got. Love to see the Bumblebee movie one get a Studio Series that is more true to what's the animation versus what we got was one of the first Studio Series Bumblebees for the Bumblebee movie. But for the Bayverse movies, this is the best of the Studio Series Bumblebees, hands down. I'm really hoping that we do get the little decals to go and make it, more complete there. But other than that, it's even got a fair amount of paint, and that's just an unusual thing these days. So highly recommend, and thanks again to all those who have subscribed to my channel. Make sure to like, share, and comment if you want to comment, and or subscribe. Please subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. And then also, if you're in a position to help the channel continue to grow, please consider donating to my Patreon down in the description below there. And that's going to, I'm signing off there on the Bumblebee Studio Series 87, Dark of the Moon, Bumblebee. Worth your pickup, worth the $20, especially if you can find it for $20. Worthy figure. He's with the Sideways. Sideways is coming up next. Y'all have an excellent, safe Labor Day weekend out there. Until all are one. Thanks again for watching my channel.